Come with us to Universal Studios Singapore for the day. We started off by getting the train to Harbourfront, and then we took the Sentosa Express, which was just on the top floor of the Harbourfront train station. For a day pass for a family of 4 costs roughly $310, which comes in about 176 Great British pounds. The park was so well signposted, and as soon as we arrived the kids headed to Minion Land. My kids rated this 8 out of 10, even though there wasn't a great deal for them to do here. The whole layout and design of this section of the park was just brilliant and they absolutely loved it. This Minion Mayhem ride was actually one of their favourites, and it was the first ride of the day for us and the last ride of the day as well. Next up was Far Far Away. We weren't overly impressed with this section of the park and my kids only rated this a 4 out of 10. Again though, if you do have smaller children, then this is definitely an area of the park that is kind of more suited towards them. I can imagine at peak times the Shrek 3D experience does have quite long wait times, however I wouldn't recommend waiting in this and I would go on other things before I would wait in the queue for that. Afterwards, the part of the park I was looking forward to the most, which was Jurassic Park. There is only 3 rides in this section of the park, and again if you have smaller children, and it's definitely an area that's more suited to them. I thought the design of the food boxes was absolutely adorable, however it was so overpriced and that hot dog is up there with one of the worst things I have ever ate. After lunch we moved on to Ancient Egypt and we thoroughly enjoyed this bit of the park. My kids have rated this 8.5, but I would actually maybe even give it slightly more than that. Again, the design was completely amazing, and the Revenge of the Mummy ride was just phenomenal. That was a solid 9 or 10 out of 10. We absolutely loved it. This ride had a technical fault in the morning, so they did actually have to shut it down, and we were just really lucky that we walked by it when it just so happened to open, so you're lucky we waited about 5-10 minutes to actually go into this. Sci-Fi City was the last stop of the day for us, and let me tell you, it was definitely a case of best till last. We absolutely loved this. The look in my wee boy's face at this meet and greet when Bumblebee came out was just absolutely priceless. The 2 main roller coasters are also in this section of the park, and Cyclone was a 10 out of 10 for us. Overall, a really great day.